Hi, welcome to my social studies course. This is a screencast to show how this course was developed and how it meets the rubric. So first I'll show you we have our different folders for getting started, and this is where students will introduce themselves and get accustomed to the course details. Our second folder is general information, and this is where the students can find the syllabus, the classroom policies, and the discussion board policies. Then we have the discussion board folder, and this is where the students will find discussion board questions. And with this folder, I have the basic discussion board, which is what do you know about social studies and what are some major historical events that impacted American culture. So here I have a separate because I wanted to know, start a discussion before getting into a lot of the content. And then here we have a folder with the library folder. This is where they will find resources for writing papers, resources for reading, and resources for creating projects, which is all the links are right here provided for them. Then we'll go back, and our next folder here are the resources, and this is where we have the Schoology, Help Center, and Google. And this last folder is our lessons, and this is where we have individual lessons. But first I'll say that our syllabus up here, we have the Common Core State Standards, and within the syllabus, the references for the textbook that we use is provided in the syllabus. And now we will go down to the lessons. Okay, so in this folder, the lessons folder, we have a folder for lesson 1, 2, 3, and the final unit project. Throughout each folder here, we have discussion boards for each folder. We have the reading materials, the lesson goals, and the activities. For an example, for lesson 1, we have the reading material, the assignments, the lesson goals, the reference, and the screencasts that we did previously. So here's the reading material. This is our textbook reading and the YouTube video. So each lesson is set up pretty much the same. And for each assignment, it has a discussion board. And for this one, this is where we have our pre-assessment and our post-assessment and learning activities. So, and according to the rubric, this course is shown where the syllabus is, where the welcome area and getting started section is. We also have individual assignments and group assignments that are not a discussion thread. So we'll see here with the assignments. And here is where we, our one assignment is to write up a pamphlet, and you'll describe the process of becoming a citizen and laws to abide by. So here is one of the examples of an individual assignment. And we'll go back to our next weekly lesson. Each folder here is a week. So for lesson 2, we have the same setup, the reading material, lesson goals, assignments, and reference. And so this lesson here, you work with a partner. And this is when you will research an original colony. So here's another example of working with a group that is not discussion board. Now going further into the rubric, it states that we need a pre and post, it says that we need assessments, and I had in the first lesson provided a pre-assessment and a post-assessment. So now we will move on to lesson 3, and this is where we will find the another required individual activities that helped the students learn the content, which is the creation of a product. So for this activity, I had students create a concept map, and in the assignments folder here is where you will find that activity. So this is an activity that students will create their own concept map to show the powers and responsibilities of each branch of the government. So now we'll go back to the main section here with the lessons. And now we'll move on to the unit project. So far with the rubric, we've met the goal setting activities, we've met individual and group assignments, we've met creating a product, we've also done numerous discussion boards, and in addition, each lesson has a media available in the YouTube section. And again, with this final unit project, this is submitted through the gradebook, and this is a culmination of all the lessons that have been taught and what they have learned. This is an individual project, but it also has the students write a paper, and it also has students utilize 2 forms of media to present their information. So throughout this entire unit, I've met every aspect of the rubric, as again stated, with individual, group assignments, pre and post assessments, goal setting activities, using a concept map, and engaging the learner, and utilizing resources such as the discussion boards and the group discussion boards for students to ask their peers questions and myself questions. And we've also utilized YouTube as media. And this unit in my opinion, well created and easy to navigate. Thank you.